Hi, this is Dana, and welcome to my channel. Today is Friday, and I'm continuing in my series of YouTube stars, also known as people I subscribe to. And one that I haven't shared with you yet, but I'm definitely enthusiastic about, is After Prison Show. And I've been watching this for quite a few years now, and it is about entertaining videos about life in prison and trying to adjust after being locked up. And the owner of the channel says, "Hi, I'm Joe, and I just served 7.5 years in prison for drugs and weapon charges. Since my release on October the 13th, 2015, I've been trying to rebuild my life in a world that isn't too friendly toward ex-cons. Come check out all the crazy stuff that I make videos about in relation to my adjustment to freedom after so long. There'll be crazy prison stories, how-to, prison tattoo videos, prison recipes, and even a few vlogs and interviews." And one of the things that I'm most impressed about is this channel has over 1 million subscribers now, and he really is all about helping people that have been incarcerated to get back on their feet, find shelter, food, job, etc. One of the most compelling videos that I've watched to date on his channel has been one called Sentenced to Prison, 107 Years in Prison. And it's 3 parts. I have only watched the first part, but I'm going to try to watch the second and third part. This is someone that was sentenced to prison here in the state of Virginia for a crime they did not do. They spent 28 years in prison for this crime they did not do. And the man's name is Darnell Phillips. He was sentenced to 107 years in prison before he was exonerated. And to put it in their words, this is the most powerful story they've ever had the opportunity to share. And it was, the convicted person was a man of color, and the victim was a young woman who was raped. The victim received help from the Innocence Project to help assist him getting released from prison after all this time. The victim was coached by the local police department investigating the crime to identify the man who was convicted and sent to prison and spent so long there. They would coach her who to pick out. So I imagine that was one of the compelling things that got him exonerated. He hasn't been out but a few months, but already has a business and is doing well. And even after all this time, this person is not bitter. Of course, toward the victim, but is not bitter toward society, the court system that put him there, and I hope that he will continue to do fine like has been doing since he's been released and since the video for After Prison Show has been taped. Like I said, After Prison Show, the channel is owned by a former inmate here in the state of Virginia, where I live, called Joe Guerrero. He is a married man who recently bought his first home. He served his time on probation and got his driver's license back, has purchased a vehicle, and he's just done a wonderful job of recovering from being incarcerated for so long. But the best thing about it is he's wanting to share his good fortune with other folks, and he's had some failures. And if you look at any of the videos on his channel, you'll be able to see those. But he wants to give everybody that's been incarcerated, men and women, the benefit of a doubt that they want to do the right thing and do better. And he has had some smashing success stories. And like I said, the most compelling is this most recent series of videos about the man that was sentenced to 107 years for a crime he did not do. He was completely exonerated. I don't know how the state of Virginia could ever possibly give him back all that time that he spent being incarcerated. You can tell that I'm passionate about this, but like I said, I don't see how they could ever make it right for him. I don't. Anyway, I hope you'll go by and give After Prison Show a look. Like I said, it is a compelling channel, and it is a fairly family-friendly channel. They will bleep out words that are determined to be curse words. But they are talking about adult situations. But I would encourage you to go check them out. Tell them that I sent you. And please give them a subscribe and support all their many forms of media that they're on as they help others help themselves. Please remember to be kind to one another. We love you. Bye.